Alright, sorry guys about that cutaway. So, like I said, I really wasn't signing off because I'm just making another video here. This scene is beautiful. So I guess I'm going for another set, so let's hop right back into it.
Ah, over there! The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This
I forgot there was no
dock
pause.
number 2. All the way from Killica, it's the Killica Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them, a big name to live up to. Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin, isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba, they're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
Exciting, isn't it, folks? Our next team off the ramp is... Well, well, well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurochs. They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
Ironically, they say that they're the worst team possibly, but I guarantee you when I show you how weak the Beasts are, they're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. And I've never seen a team that bad, but you'll see what I mean.
That's right. In 23 years, they've never made it past the first round.
23
Only
years.
a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Right, Jim? Moving right along, our next team is... Here they are, folks. Our very own Luca Goers.
They're the only second best team in the league.
They've got power, they've got speed, they've got teamwork. They're an all-round first-class team, and they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimma. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd. Looks like all of Luca has turned out to cheer the Goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca Goers are number 1.
They're number 2.
It's like this every year,
I guarantee you.
Don't let it bother you.
I'll show you a much harder team than the Luca Goers.
Stop right there, Goers. You guys are smiling now, but not for long. 'Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup.
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
We sure stood out, though. We were on the sphere. We were. Maester Micah is here.
Already?
The number 3 dot.
What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived, that's what.
Micah? Maester?
Maester Micah is the leader of all the peoples of Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
Remember,
Let's all go see him.
Walker's a heavy Yevonite and a heavy Yevon follower. So, if I remember correctly, these docks have items in them. They have chests, something sitting around. So always, like I say, always good to save it because these cutscenes can get ridiculous. Because this part that I'm about to go into now is like almost nothing but literally 75-80% cutscene, and you're gonna be doing like so much controlling. So now you just go to this dock, and now you'll get to see all the leaders of Yevon, or at least a few of them. 2.
Can't see a thing.
Shh.
That's a Guado, right?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
Watch this guy. Very famous guy. And you'll see why as we go through this game, you'll see what makes him so iconic.
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour, and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Jiskel Guado, who departed for the far plain a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
I am Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Jiskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as Maester to the best of my abilities.
You too. Bow your head. Really psychs you up, yeah? All right, last meeting before the match. How so?
Alright, so I can say something I didn't say before. In the last video I did say I would explain what will happen between Yuna and Donna. Donna's just basically jealous of Yuna because Yuna's father is a very famous person, very famous summoner. And Donna just feels like she just, you know, how women get, they take the claws out. Not say anything bad about women, but you know, they take the claws out sometime. Jealousy, let's fight. Donna's typically doing that to Yuna. Yuna's like, hey, I don't want no trouble. I'm just trying to defeat sin. That's what it is. Donna like, Donna wants all the attention Yuna wants, but the Yuna gets. But it doesn't seem that way. That's why she had Bartello throw Titus into there, trying to get her in trouble, trying to get excommunicated, stop her from being a summoner. You know, the good stuff. So you're gonna save it a lot because, like I say, the game even knows there's a lot of cutscenes coming up, so you just like watching a movie right now.
Where's Waka?
Let the matchup draws.
We had to play the Gorers in the first match last year.
The year before that, and the one before that, too.
Well, we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Captain Walker!
We're playing the Albed Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals. That's right, we got seeded. 2 wins, and we're the champions.
There are only 6 teams in Blitzball.
First things first. Let's go over the basics again, boys.
I don't really need any of this stuff. I can explain to you everything about Blitzball. All of it's pretty simple.
There you are.
Okay, sorry guys if you can hear
Someone said
something
they
in my
saw Sir Orin in
background. I don't know if they're doing work in my basement in my building, but if you can hear a drill, I think they're doing work in the basement, so pardon all that loud noise if you can hear it.
Cafe.
Orin?
I did not know they were doing work.
Yes, Sir Orin. Let's go find him.
You guys remember Orin? He's that other character I told you that you get.
Hey! Hey! The game starts like real soon. You come back quick, yeah?
Hey, I'll be back.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Waka. You're stiff, man. No, not your face. Just breathe out. Relax.
Okay.
Like this. Just breathe. Yeah.
Now he got Titus being the big brother trying to relieve him.
Maybe now we can find Sir Jekt.
Huh? How?
Sir Orin was also my father's guardian. So, he might know where Sir Jekt is.
And trust and believe, he does.
Let's go now.
It didn't even occur to me to think that the Orin Yuna was talking about and the one that I knew from Xanarkand could be two different people. I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy. I knew it was the same Orin.
So like I said, everybody's in your party, but technically they're not.
Hey! Albed Sykes, right? Some Albed saved me the other day, and this girl Riku gave me food, and... you don't understand me, do you? Anyway, if you meet Riku, tell her thanks for me. Oh, and as for the first game, may the best team win.
That guy on the wall is Barrick. I think he's one of the shooters, I believe. Oh, generally the same thing. You just run out wherever that red arrow, that orange reddish arrow is. You're headed to the cafe.
I'm sorry. Please let me through. Hey, let's go.
You're really famous.
I hope we don't get separated.
Yuna!
Huh? What was that?
In Xanarkand, we do this to cheer on Blitz players. You try it too. Put your fingers in your mouth like this.
Like this?
Not like that. This. Then you just blow.
It's not working.
Practice.
Okay.
Hey, use that if we get separated. Then I'll come running, okay? Well, guess we should just stick together then, till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now you know that little thing is, this is one of the first times you actually see Yuna run around. I think this is the instance, this is the first time I think you'll see her run around twice in this game. Because you know Titus is always the main character sprite.
This is a pretty big town.
Luca is the second largest city in Spira.
I thought every town was little. You know, like Besaid and Kilika.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that. Because when a lot of people start to gather...
Sin? What about Luca? It's safe here?
It's not any different, but the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They protect the stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have. Spira's a little short on fun these days.
Whoa. Talk about pressure.
That's right. Is Xanarkand like this too?
Well, there are more buildings, all tall ones, and cramped together.
Oh. They must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy? Let's go find Sir Orin.
No, Orin is one of my favorite characters, but I don't always use him that much because his stats are kind of not to my playstyle in this game. So you go into the cafe. As you can see, he's not here.
Orin's not here.
I will say one of the best things about this part, one of the good things, it may be all cutscene, but once you're literally the best thing is once these cutscenes are over, then you gotta get you get much more control over the game. It's not the cutscenes kind of die down a bit.
Why not talk, Kimari? Not see Yenke for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yenke? Forget Biran?
Leave Kimari, Yankee. Kimari is small, Ranso. Kimari's so small, can't see Yankee and Biran's faces.
Kimari forget Ronso friends? We taught you much at time of Hornmold. Biran taught Kimari to be strong, Ronso.
Maybe taught too much.
Take him on.
Wham! Knocked him out, one shot.
Bring it outside. The tournament's starting, you hear?
The game!
Today, on this glorious day, players from all over Spira have assembled here to participate in this great contest of bravery, skill, and strength. All of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today. Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our role accordingly. Let us sing to the glory of the winners and applaud equally the valor of the defeated. Contestants, may heaven be with you.
How they fill up their stadium. You remember back in Xanarkand, theirs just had that high tech where it kind of just pulled in all the moisture and it just shot. It just came up as a big spear of water. And then they have these cannons to fill up the water spear. Not sure how they fill it up or what's it's filling up. Not sure how they're filling up. But this is like the cool, like I'm not sure what holds it, like how does the spear get held like that, but it's pretty cool. I've always thought that. They're getting set for it. They're getting set. I don't know why Walker was a midfielder because he's a forward, but you can clearly see that the Sykes won that because he's way ahead of Walker.
Kamari, Yuna's gone.
Kimari could have fought them. They're like his big brothers type, friends type here enemy.
Where in Spira have you been?
Huh?
Yuna's been kidnapped by the Al Bhed Sykes. In exchange for her safe return, they want the Aurochs to lose.
What?
If they're only blitzball players, I doubt they'd do anything drastic. But we shouldn't take chances. Let's go get her.
I'm going too. This'll be no problem. They're telling the Aurochs to throw the game, as if they needed to. I mean, how good a team can they be?
Waka said the same thing. He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna. The Al Bhed boat is in Dock 4. Let's go.
Now, what's funny is this. Now, you only have 3 people. You only have Ty. You see Yuna and Waka grayed out because you can't play with either one. And Waka's in the game, Yuna's kidnapped. What's funny to me is if they are living and breathing in a tactical impossibility. Why would you steal somebody like Yuna to make us lose when we're probably we're revered as the worst team in the league? You should literally see this. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I really don't understand it. You can go either way in this town. I will save it here because this isn't really a big thing. I'll really save it, like I say, I'll save it most safe spheres just cause. It's always good to save. And I would advise keeping multiple save files for anybody just in case you really need it. If you don't know the game that way, if you really need help, you can always just go back and kind of get some extra help. So you go around a long way. If you go through here, and if it looks like I saw a chest. There's chests on these docks somewhere. I forget what kind of items they give you, but they do give you items. I would say check all of them because you never know. You just never know. Make sure and check all, because some boxes or chests will be in a spot we'll never see, so you can't go around that way all the way. Unfortunate. I don't remember that block being there, but I know it goes away after a while, so you don't have to worry about it. Because this is just one big circle, because after a while you can just run in a full circle in this thing. See? There's
The
a walk.
stores in the stadium are closed on a tournament, but I'm always open for business.
So you can always look in here and see what you got. Slow touch, rule breaker. This is really good to have right here. I would advise putting it on Kimari right then and there. These are really good to have if you want more MP. I don't really need it, but I would advise using this if you like I said, if you want to go the MP route. That is really good for having for Lulu and Yuna. I don't really have anything to sell. I don't have anything really to sell.
The people here so into the... Gotta love it.
So, just keep going. Like I said, there's a chest right there. Give you 600 gil, always good to have. Money, like I say, money is no object in this game, and I really will show you why. Title Spear, really good to have for Kimari. You might want to use that for a later part of the game. Like I say, there's things you can get early on in the game that you just want to hold on to. I'll tell you if you need to. If you're following along with me, you could just go ahead of me, or that's one. This is why you need that lightning spear.
Whoa, what are they? Ancient machina salvaged by the Al Bhed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
And I really love these. I really love the original theme. So there's a, like I say, there's a reason why I decided to go with. There's a reason why I decided to go with the original. I love the original theme song in this game. It's like it's amazing. Just kill it. As you can see, he's doing more damage. Those things do have pretty high defense, so it is always good to have lightning strike on. And they do drop a lot of potions, like hot potions. That no blaze bangle, not really you good to use. Check this check here. 2 Phoenix downs. I think this is the dock here. More enemies to fight. Somehow I know there's an enemy in the game that allows me to drop. There's an enemy in the game that drops lightning items, and I don't remember which one it was. It's been so long. I normally would have a lightning weapon for Titus here. Alright, no chest down here. They just keep rinsing and repeating these things. They're not hard to beat. Just keep crushing them.
What's up with these?
Notice they keep coming. So you'll know that there's the end of this battle when you see them kind of close in on the enemy. If they don't close in, that means there's more enemies coming. So like they did close in and circle to the left of this enemy. Well, the right of that enemy, but they didn't circle to their left. That means there are more enemies coming.
The Albed were expecting us.
Oh, made a mistake. Pressed too many fast. As you can see, I don't know how she controls that thing, but 13 damage with something that you don't control. And as you raise her strength up, that movement can do a lot of damage. See, now you know that they circled in on it. You know that these are the last set of enemies. Take all they say, free items are always good, so
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks. Oh, he'll feel that one in the morning.
Ah, but the referee doesn't call the foul. Waka's taking a real beating out there.
another reason shows why Waka's one of my favorite characters, just because it's his sheer strength.
Still in there.
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's go.
I would have loved to see if Lulu knew how to play blitzball, because she's just like such a... Just her attitude, she'd seem like she'd be a very great blitzball player. Because she's got that nasty attitude like, hey, you better respect me. So, let's just heal up Titus. Let's use potion. Kimari. There is no save. Oh, that save sphere just wasted items. There's a save sphere here. I didn't really need to use those items, but like I say, you make mistakes. I'm still going this off of a complete memory, but I'm shocked of how much I actually remember about this game. Well, you want to start this? You run over here?
Let's go.
Yes, there is going to be a boss battle, if you haven't took a notice. You probably thought you see it, but you don't see Lulu jump at all. But you do see her land. This thing can be quite annoying. So, what I will tell you to do is do not attack this thing physically. I will show you why. This thing is very annoying.
Hey, we can use this crane.
So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna automatically cast the battle. Let's call Haste on Titus first instead of Lulu. So, this is what happens if she attacks physically. It counters attack with Blind Ball, so it automatically puts darkness on you. So, with Lulu, it is weak to lightning. First thing you can do is this. Hit this thing with thunder. That'll try to get the motor going. But that doesn't really get it going. It doesn't really get it going yet. So, with Titus again, you want to do the same thing. You want to get her going. Black magic again, thunder. So, what I'm going to do now is, this thing only really attacks when it gets its turn. It'll use this Blitzball Rush. As you can see, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Just guard with Kimari. He's not going to do much in this battle because it's just like kind of stupid. So, what we're going to do is we're going to cheer a little bit. You can use that crane to defeat the enemy. It'll take like most of its HP away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I'm going to start using focus. I'll show you why. You will completely understand why I'm doing both. I want to stop his Blitzball Rush from doing more damage to me. So as you can see, we're getting like a ridiculous amount of turns because this thing cannot outspeed us. It's very slow. And as long as you got haste, you can just sit here and do this all day. Simple Heart can hit it. He hit it. So to get that crane going, you want to hit it at least 3 times, but you got to hit it at least 3 times for it to get it going. I'm only doing cheer just to make sure when he uses Blitzball Rush, it doesn't hurt, and I'm really weak right now. So just imagine what I'm like when I'm actually stronger, when I'm normally stronger. I'm really weak right now. This thing's barely even attacking because I can't get a turn. So you hit thunder. Now the crane is working. We can literally kill this thing without even once using that crane. See how much? See it's done 10 less damage now? Let's see how much damage she can do to him now. You have to use a focus. And yes, it can do that. It can use Mute Ball. Well, we don't have a focus again. I can easily get it off with an echo screen. Do I have an echo screen? Oh, I actually don't have a way of doing that. This is gonna be quite the predicament. Oh, silence is worn off, so I don't have to worry about it. I was about to say, oh, we're going quite the predicament. I'm gonna let her guard. I'm gonna show you Lulu's overdrive. Like, this battle is not hard at all, so you should not have a hard time with it. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal her up just a bit. I'm gonna hit it one more time with Kimari, and then I'm going for Lulu's overdrive. So, wham, we're gonna hit it like that. It'll go for blind ball. We're gonna guard with him. Now we're gonna use Thunder Fury. All you need to do here is rotate this. I'm really bad at this sometimes because it doesn't really respond. It didn't work like I wanted to because I forgot all about the crane. It'll hit the crane too. Literally just didn't think about that. So I'm actually not gonna use Titus. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna guard. I'm gonna show you Kimari. This is Ronso Rage. You can either use Seed Cannon or my personal favorite, Jump. And now you both have killed it. You can use the crane. The crane will literally make this battle. It's probably been over in like maybe a third of the time. It would take no time to kill this thing with that crane. And as you can see, Yuna knows how to fight. She probably smacked him with that rod once. You get 2 elixirs for overkilling that thing, which are really good. Metal armband, that's for arm guard. That is for Walker, and if I'm not mistaken, that will raise his physical defense up by a certain amount.
I hope you hurt them.
A little. What is it?
You know he's looking for.
There were these Al Bhed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship, even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship, but it's not. I wonder if they're all gone.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
I don't know. They were all speaking that Al Bhed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Al Bhed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married. But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Al Bhed.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
The game!
Oh!
That's the signal. So now, Walker had probably one of his best scenes in the entire game.
"30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive. A long pass from Letty. It goes through.
This is one of Walker's best abilities, and you will need to learn this ability.
Oh.
It's called Tackle Slip.
Oh! He shoots. Goal! Unbelievable. The Aurochs win the match 3-2.
We won!
We did it! We're in the finals!
Not the most graceful win. If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
So you've beaten the Almighty. No, like they nobody got a spirit level, so you just keep running on. See that big pile is gone now. Like I said, it's one big circle as you can see now. Well, all you want to do is save. So after this blitzball game, and you finally get up through all the few cutscenes that's left before then, you will finally get control of the game, and you will finally don't have to worry about so many cutscenes or tutorials, because that's what this is. Waka is pretty beat up.
Sure you all right, Cap? The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you okay?
We're playing the Gores, too.
Waka is their best player.
Miss me?
Lady Yuna! Are you okay?
All this because of me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's always apologizing.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, all right?
Don't go near outbed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
That's why I mentioned Yuna has one green eye and one blue eye. Outbeds have green eyes. So, again, going here. I need to get set, just run around everybody. You can talk to Lulu, but I don't typically talk to a lot of characters. I'm not sure how it affects Titus's last overdrive. So, I just go with the factory stuff.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him.
All right. I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. I promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win.
Yeah! Mind a bench.
I'm warming the bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the goers goners.
Like I said, I can't guarantee I'll win this game because this game is kind of a toss-up. This game is really random.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
I know it must be heavy.
Gave it your all, didn't you?
Walker gotta be a good 6. He's gotta be a good over 6 feet tall.
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
Win! For Captain Walker.
And whatever you do, try your best never to let Bix, to win this blitzball game, try your best not to let Bixen get a shot off on you.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game.
This game has a lot of luck in it, so please be careful.
But who could have imagined a championship game between these two
look
teams?
Who's coming now?
Our legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
This looks like history in the making, Baba.
Yeah, I have to record these episodes kind of back to back, kind of crazily, because this chunk of the game is literally, I've been recording for almost 2 hours now. It's been like 1 hour and 45 minutes, so I'm still recording this whole long part. So this part alone takes you 2 hours, just with all the cutscenes, all the battles, everything else, and you still haven't really got to the game. Do not believe for 1 second that this game is you're supposed to lose. You can win this game.
They're already going at it, folks. The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
And Tice is the only person that looks like the odd man out. After this game, Blitzball, I do not ever play it again. So, Groff starts off by getting the ball. What I typically do is wait for my turn to come up. So it's just like basketball and soccer. So you let them go at it. So let's see who takes the ball. Titus grabs the ball. So what I do is this. Change it to manual and I change it to normal. So I can control who I have to deal with. So break to Vixen. Since he's a shooter, just dribble. Vixen is a very horrible attacker because he's a shooter, so all your star players are going to be pretty trash on that. So you break to Doran. This is like I said, it's pure luck, so take a shot. You may make a shot, you may not. Just shoot like crazy is the best thing I can say. He didn't get a hand on it. Bam, you get 1 goal. Like I said, it's pure luck because he could have got a block on that and it could have took my shot down a lot and I would have never even got a goal. So like I say, this game could be very luck. I know for sure on the next half of the game, I can score a goal for sure. You're probably wondering why I didn't use my jet shot. I don't have it equipped because you don't have time to equip the abilities that you need. Now, as you can see, he has all 3 of my midfielders on him. Oh, he has my midfielder and 2 of the best attackers in the game. So, Bada takes the ball, and what you want to do is run. So that's Abbas, like I figured he was. I don't have a lot of ability, a lot of that, so he could have took that ball from me. But I think dribbling makes it a little easier to not. So what I'm gonna do is same thing. All you do is literally pass this ball to Titus every chance you get. He's the only really good shooter that you have right now, so just keep doing that. Let him go for it, same thing. Take that, shoot like crazy. She didn't take the ball, shoot like crazy. He still didn't. And I got another goal. Pure luck. I am not doing this off. I don't know if they make the game easier in the HD remaster, but I have never scored this easy right now. Normally I am struggling to get the ball from Grov or any one of them because normally these guys are not easy to beat by any means, not with the original goal, not with the original Aurochs. This game is like ridiculously hard. And Bixen hasn't taken a shot yet, and what I always tell you, do not let Bixen take a shot at keeper. Alright, see how they're taking a block on it, and now Letty grabbed the ball. Letty is the midfielder, so he has pretty decent energy, and he has pretty decent, he is a decent passer. No, something else you should know is Titus will never, and I mean never. So she might take this ball from me, so as I figured she would take it, she has better attack than I do. But that's the thing, she's got Jasu on her tail, and Jasu is one of the best attackers that you have in the game. So he did that. If it hits 0 like that, it will go to that level where it will do that little weird thing where you'll fumble. So I pass it over here to Jasu. I'm gonna try to pass it, even though I know it's not a good idea. Because either way, I'm gonna struggle to get it. So if Rob didn't get it, he's gonna fumble. Because I told you, this is really hard to do when it's only a few. This game is really hard to do. He's gonna shoot from all the way back here. I don't know why, but as you can see, Kiefer's catch is terrible. So, like, look how easy that went in. Bixen's shot is higher than that. It's like 18. So whatever you do, do not let Bixen take a shot at you. That's how terrible Kiefer's catch is. The Aurochs are terrible early game. Same thing with Grov. I just have to spray and pray. He's using Venom Tackle, so he's probably going to take it really easy. As you can see, he took it and he poisoned me. When you are poisoned, you can't use any of your techniques. So be very careful. You cannot do any of your techniques when that happens. Bixen shot is 12. I thought it was higher than that. I must remember it differently. But like I say, do not let him take a shot at you. And he's probably going to get off a shot, which you don't want to happen, but it's going to happen. You don't want it. Passing. The computer tends to do stupid stuff like this for some reason. I don't know why, but like I say, this game was a lot harder back in the PS2 days because we used to struggle to get this. I used to really struggle to win this game. I don't know if they just, like I say, turn down the volume, make them a little harder. So you always want to pass it to Titus for one reason. You want him to level up so his slot techniques can increase to 1. So normally you would have just his spear shot. See, his shot went up, his endurance went up, his HP went up. Vada's HP only went up. Nothing else went up on him. Generally, when they go up levels, certain stats go up.
Defense, boys! Stop those goers!
But it's only sometimes the HP will go.
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
Goers are going down! Yeah!
Shoot like crazy!
Down!
All right, hustle!
So now this is time to set text. He would normally have a spear shot, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going for the jet shot. He's probably only going to be able to use this once, but I will show you why it's detrimental to want to use it, because you're going to want to use it really badly. I only have like 8 minutes of this recording left, so like if it has to switch over to another video to finish this game, it's probably what I have to do, because this next part may be a little shorter, because like I say, this battle, I've been recording for almost 2 hours now, and it's like ridiculous. So he's choosing to shoot, don't know why, it's like ridiculous. I guess he might be doing it just to keep it away from me, I don't know. Like crazy, that's not good, it shouldn't go in. Keeper caught it. He's gonna pass it into Bada. Oh, Jasu is on this side. So what you want to do with this time, you want to do this by 3 minutes. So what you want to do is, you want to break to Abyss and you want to pass. You get this ball to Titus as fast as possible. I mean literally, get this ball as fast as possible, because you want to put this game out of reach, because as you can see, from on the other side of the spear grid, you had what's his name? Shoot a ball from more than halfway across the spear grid and got a goal. Abyss did that. So with Titus, you're thinking you got to deal with 2 people's block, or you're gonna have to take all their attack. No, you don't. So you go to no break, you choose shoot, and you eject shot. So when he eject shots, he knocks away him, bam, knocks away them, and knocks away 2 defenders always, and raises your shot up by 5. It costs 120 HP, and it takes generally about 22 seconds to complete. So be mindful, because that's a lot of time in Blitzball. And it looks like I'm gonna be able to take this win, possibly. But you want to get that goal at least by 10 minutes, about 3 minutes, because after that you will not be. Well, you can only use the jet shot once after a while. Spear shot takes 90, so it can be good if you really know what to do. Blitzball can be, if you do like the game of Blitzball, I would advise playing it a lot if you want good items, because you can get a lot of good items playing it. So I do recommend you do that. Like I said, break the Abyss, try to pass. He may take it, he didn't. Pass it to Titus, shoot like crazy. That's all I can tell you to do. Just pass it to Titus and shoot. This game, like I told you, I don't know if it's because I'm recording or what's going on, because I've never had this easy of a time. I mean, never in a time of playing this game have I ever had it this easy. My own personal Let's Play, I'd have this easy of a time. And as you can see, his points was 3 points lower than mine, and he still took it from me. That's how hard this game would get. It was like I would just get very unlucky, and he would just they would do everything possible. And I could not stop this team. Now it's about time for this next cutscene to happen, because like I say, I'm coming up on 5 minutes. So what's gonna happen, I'm gonna pause it here. And now I'm gonna pause it here, and then I'm gonna restart my recording. So I'll see you in a second.